That's not me. That's not me at all. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining us, this is Nebulous Prime number 50. That's a big 5-0. We're coming at you live with some top 8 singles action in the form of Ralphie versus Leo. It is Cloud versus Marth. And I had no idea Leo had a Marth. Did you ever?
So yeah, it looks like Leo's learning from his crewmate Stretch and trying to play
There
some
we
Marth.
go. Maybe, who knows? Just add this to his big old bag of characters. Jumble them up, pop one out, and say, hey, I'm going to use this in this matchup. Okay. This may or may not go horribly wrong, depending. But Ralphie sticking with Cloud. He used to be a Ness main, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think he does still play Ness, but, you know,
I have
Cloud is just way better.
I have not seen his Ness in ages.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say you're going to get a lot more mileage out with Cloud in this meta right now.
I mean, he's so good, though.
Ooh, Ness, I mean, Ness is good, but he's not Cloud.
For better or worse, we can say. Ooh.
All right, Ralphie just barely holding onto that shield. He should be charged up by now. He recharged, I should say.
Wow, he just kind of drifted into the blast zone there.
Yeah, loses that stock kind of early. I mean, either way, he wasn't going to have enough range on his up B to make it back.
Now, if that was pre-patched, that would have been the end of his stock. But no, we are 1.1.6, boys. Now, Leo being a practitioner of Cloud himself, and a pretty decent one at that. Oh, goodness. Like I was saying.
So, Leo definitely didn't want to let Ralphie charge up his limit all the way, but he got most of his charge already, so
yeah,
Ralphie is in a solid position to make a comeback, even though he is getting hit a good amount right now.
Yeah, what I was going to say is Leo being pretty healthy practitioner of the Cloud way should know how to best him.
And Ralphie's getting a lot of mileage off those up airs and the neutral airs.
Of course, knowing how and actually putting it to execution is something entirely different. Of course, he has range, though, so a tipper that will end the stock at exactly 310. Not a millisecond over. Game 1 goes to LT Leo.
Yeah, I need to figure out a joke to make about the clock being on 310, something about 310 to Yuma.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. So, game 2, we're just going to run it straight back to Battlefield. So, let's see what they've got in store for us now. Leo already having a hefty lead on Ralphie. Good 60%. Tipper forward smash the edge of the stage should seal it.
Yeah, Ralphie has the percent deficit, but has limit break charged up. He's staying away from Leo.
I know Ralphie's play with Cloud is
Okay,
geared toward the more, I want to say, wow, almost chopped him. I want to say geared towards the more aggressive side, but seems to be hanging back a little bit. I guess he's respecting the range of his swordsman opponent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any aggressive player could get too far in Smash 4 without learning how to play, you know, safe every now and then.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
definitely some nice aggressive plays in this game, but you have to play safe at certain moments.
Quick shout out to Supergirl Kells, one of the most aggressive Sonics I've ever seen. I love her work so much. Yep. Stretch laughing it off like, I didn't teach him that.
So yeah, Leo is spacing out these F smashes and pretty much all of Marth's sword moves really nicely.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
Okay, so Ralphie wasn't able to keep that juggle going, and he's still struggling to take out Leo's first stock. Okay,
And
forward
just
tilt
like
is gonna
that,
do it. Okay, so all of a sudden things are looking very even.
I don't know if we want to let that rip so soon.
Yeah, Ralphie is using these limits up a little bit early sometimes.
Ooh. I think he tried to drag him down to the depths. Depths of the Shadow
Yeah,
Realm.
definitely a nice option for Ralphie, not only to come back safely, but rack up some extra damage on Leo.
And oh, he's hanging in there. Battlefield's blast zone's being ginormous.
Ralphie isn't going to have enough time to get that limit break up, but
Whew! Now I know the ceiling is the highest here, but are the sides the biggest here too? Do you know?
besides, I am not really sure about that.
That was a mistake.
I think it is definitely some of the biggest sides. So if you're trying to not die early, this is not a bad stage for that.
This is that's something a lot of clouds do. Like they'll mash down B thinking they're not like limit ready, but then they are, and they just throw out a finishing touch by accident. So now he's got to build all that back up again with Leo harassing him. Also, I just found this out recently because I've never played the games myself, but oh my goodness.
Ooh, okay, and that limit blade beam is going to take the game for Ralphie. I was mentioning already a couple of times, it's definitely not an option you see too many clouds go for, but Ralphie is making really good use of it today.
Oh, it's something. If you're just gonna, if you just need like a quick ranged option, just go whoosh. Yeah, stick with Marth. I don't know if he wants to switch to someone else, like Mewtwo or just like last one. But like I was saying before, I only found this out recently because I haven't played the game myself, but Cloud can't charge his own limit in Final Fantasy VII, so why is he able to do so here?
Well, I think in Final Fantasy VII it charges over time automatically, doesn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII in a while, but I believe that was how it works. It just charges over time.
Yeah, so I call hacks or nepotism something unfair. Foul play is what I'm getting at. But what can you do? Anywho.
All right, so Ralphie is able to make it back onto the stage and escape Leo's edge guard for now.
Ooh, that was about to be the biggest payoff of a read I've ever seen. Especially if that broke shield. Jeez, don't fall so low. You're scaring me.
I could tell Leo was definitely at death percent, but Ralphie got a little bit too eager with that cross slash.
I'm trying to just throw out a forward smash, or you know what? I think down tilt might have been better.
In fact, that's one thing I just realized. I don't think we've really seen Ralphie use a single forward smash or even an up smash. So,
well, I mean,
definitely, he's trying to seal out most of these stocks with limit, but he does have some other options for killing.
Forward smash in particular is very laggy. So
yeah, no, forward smash can be risky.
It's not that you just want to go.
Cloud's
Oh wait,
up
I missed.
smash
And then
a
I'm
little
dead.
bit less risky though, and Cloud's up smash can also be very nasty.
That was a bad. I get the feeling he meant to like drop down through the platform before doing that. just going to pop the balloon. Add a 1 to the stale count. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I'm not...
All right, so Ralphie takes that 1 stock lead. He's already at 96%, but if he can just manage to hold on to the stock a little bit longer, get that extra credit percent, he could have an easy game 3. Relatively easy.
Oh, here comes the trouble. Oh, my God. That could have been so bad.
Okay, now the limit is gone. I'm guessing we're not going to see Ralphie go for too many risky moves like that.
See, Leo wants this kill, as he should, but now he's just throwing out things in an effort to, seal the deal. Because earlier he just missed like 3 grabs in a row. Good perfect shield though. Didn't really converge off of it. Oh, that reminds me. Did you hear about this, which applies to this matchup actually? There was this thing that Kurigane Hammer discovered that if you power shield certain moves, most of Cloud's moves fall in this category. If you power shield them and wow.
Okay, so Ralphie somehow barely missed that. It looked like it grazed Leo. That was weird.
But that follows perfectly what I was going to say. If you power shield a move, like for example most of Cloud's moves because they last so long, if you power shield and then counter, the frames are still active, so you can get that as a free punish. Okay. Which for characters like Marth in this matchup, and especially Corrin, is huge. And Numbers wants to call it the power counter, which I think is fitting. Well, he's slowly bringing it back, though. Has to keep his wits about him. He can easily take it. He has rage. That tip is calling Ralphie's name. Uh-oh. He's going to let it rip.
Ralphie's holding on to this limit break. He does not want to...
Again, not the optimal punish.
Okay, but Ralphie still takes this game with a up tilt. I mean, sorry, an up air.
It got nerfed, mind you, but it's still stupidly powerful. The set goes to Ralphie.